Good day, everyone. For today, I will be explaining or defending my cardiovascular condition prescription. So, in the form, we can see two columns. In the first column, we can see the components. And in the second column is the target. So, under the components, we can see frequency. So, in my frequency, I chose 3 times a week because I think that 3 times a week is the right amount to do the exercise. Next is intensity. I chose moderate because moderate means it's not easy, but it is also not hard. Next is resting heart rate. So my resting heart rate is 85 beats per minute. Next is heart rate reserve, 76%. Target heart rate. So my target heart rate is 173. So how did I get 173? So the first thing that I did is I minus 220 to my age, which is 19. And then after that, I also minus it to 85. Right after that, I multiply 0.76 plus 85. So that's how I get 173. So in my low interval, I have 125.6. So how did I get this? So the target heart rate and low interval has the same process, but I only changed the 0.76 from the heart rate to 0.35. So that's how I get 125.6. Moving on to Borg rate of perceived exertion, it's 5. So time 18 minutes. Warm up 5 minutes at low interval. Stimulus 8 minutes. Cool down 5 minutes at low interval. Number of cycles 3 sets. And the type that I chose is air squats. I chose air squats because I want to have a better shape of my glutes, so that's why I chose air squats. Moving on to muscular resistance training prescription. So in the form, you can see that my goal is to increase strength. So I chose it to increase strength because for me to be able to have the power to or have the strength to carry heavy stuff and such. Moving on, volume is moderate. Frequency is 2 times a week. Since my cardiovascular is 3 times a week, I chose 2 times a week in my muscular resistance because I think it's the amount of day to do the exercise. Session or duration 60 minutes including warm up and cool down. So before I exercise, the first thing I will also do is to warm up stretch. So there are 3 warm up exercise. First is arms across stretch. Second is knee to chest, and lastly wide stance shift. So the 3 exercise will have 30 seconds duration, 2 sets and 1 reps. After warming up, I will do my 7 exercise, which is the squats, lunges, lateral, crunches, push up, jumping jack, and push wall. So my squat has 4 sets, 5 reps, and 1 to 2 minutes rest. So my load is 67% 1 RM because I think that squat is moderate or easy. Moving on to lunges, my lunges has 4 sets, 5 reps, and 1 to 2 minutes rest. Load is also 67%, 1 RM. So in my RPE, both squats and lunges has 5 because squats and lunges is easy. So in my lateral has 2 sets, 10 reps, and 2 to 3 minutes rest. The load is 70% 1 RM. It is 70% 1 RM because it is moderate. And the RPE is 6 because it is also moderate. Next is crunches. My crunches has 2 sets, 5 reps, 2 to 3 minutes rest, and has 67% 1 RM, and the RPE is 6, which is moderate. Next is push up. Push up has 5 sets, 1 reps, and 1 to 2 minutes rest, and it has 70% 1 RM in my load, and it is 7 in RPE, so it means it is a vigorous activity. Next is jumping jack. My jumping jack has 2 sets, 10 reps, and 2 to 3 minutes rest. My load has 77% and 1 RM, and in the RPA is 8. So it is also a vigorous activity. And lastly is the push walk. So my push walk has 2 sets, 5 reps, 2 to 3 minutes rest, and the load is 84% 1 RM. So it's not moderate, so it is um, above average or moderate. And the RPE is 9, which is it is very vigorous activity. So um, after I do my exercise, I have to do the last thing, which is the cool down stretch. So the cool down stretch has 3 exercises, which is the arms across stretch, knee to chest, and wide stance shift. So my warm up and cool down has the same set of durations, reps and sets, which is 30 seconds in durations, um, 2 sets, and lastly 1 reps. So that is all for my FITT workout plan.